I'm going to try not to make this long. So, my name is Roosevelt Davis, and I will thank you all who have subscribed, who bought the products from us, buy books, buy fragrances, buy consulting, and everything else. We having a Zoom very soon, and the Zoom is about business and taxes and how to grow your business and why you need to be in tune for financial education. And I'm bringing on along 2 individuals that's going to help you and I get a better understanding to grow our business or help our financial in 2022 and to 2023. These are experts of their field, of what they do in business and what they do in financial education. Yolanda Davis is a very tax-savvy person in taxes. She knows her business in taxes. She knows so well that she was almost hired from the IRS wanted to hire her. She denied because she wanted the independence as a business owner, not an employee. Another person, Eddie Nicely. Eddie Nicely is a financial genius from the assurance standpoint. He knows how to maneuver your money and protect your money in this economy and beyond. What's going on in the 401k plans, what's going on in the stock market, what's going on in the housing, it has cost millions of Americans a lot of money. And they need to get in control of their money. Now, me as your host, I'm going to give you some scenarios of what type of businesses that I'm going to suggest. But if you have an idea, that's fine. Those 2 individuals help you get started in that part of your financial education and your tax education and business. Now, this Zoom will cost you $125 to become part of the Zoom. Now, the Zoom will be paid up front, and we will send you all the information that details in the Zoom and when to schedule time to be on the Zoom. And some of you can get the Zoom on your phones, download the Zoom app. Some of you could get the Zoom on your telephone app, and some of you can listen on your telephone all over the world to learn. It's better for you to be on the Zoom face to face so you can understand how the information could help you grow your businesses or help you financially or help your tax structure. Now, many of you know me from fragrances, and I'm a fragrance person. I enjoy fragrance. I do fragrance reviews. I do business consulting. I do so much more. And the reason most of you don't know why I'm so concerned about Americans not being in business because of the way the world is going forward. I'm not telling anyone to stop their job, but I am going to give you some detailed information to better help you with your current situation. That's why I sell this book called The Business Hustle Owner. Business Hustle Owner is 13 chapters of impact information that can change your life today. It can change your life. It gives you insight of a basic principle how a business should be run. And if you want further information, you have to start reading great books about business, because a lot of things that you don't know will harm you going into 2023. Now, let me tell you the reason why I got into business? Well, I was over, I was Fortune 500. I worked for a Fortune 500 company years ago. I was the youngest one at 21, right? And that company was good to me, as I believe the company was good to me. But however, something happened that threw me in a twilight zone of unfortunate situation with that current company. Now, listen, I worked 60, sometimes 80 hours for that company. I worked hard for that company. I used to leave my home in the mornings and then come back till that next night for that company. And it was an unfortunate circumstance that the company didn't believe what had occurred. Well, let me give you a explain. Well, I hired a person and they stole money. It was evidence that they stole the money. But since I was the person in charge and of the whole situation there, running my shift, they made a quick example out of me and fired me. I mean, I had great records. I had winning with the company. And that next move, the person who stole the money went ahead on the street and murdered someone. And that person now is serving life in jail from the situation that occurred. In fact, I went looking for this current guy, and my wife at that time told me, don't bother with it. Now, me, I was a hothead. I wasn't going to be playing around. I was going to really get to business with this dude. And my wife like, oh, why do you insist? Well, baby, this guy got us fired. I hired this guy. I hired this guy because of his mom used to be in our church. And his mom was daycaring our daughter at that time. And I felt a certain type of way about the whole situation. I was VP over the company and I hired you, man. But listen, that's neither here or now. Now, my supervisor at that time, right, he didn't have no understanding. Because why he didn't have an understanding? Because he had a supervisor above him. Now, this left me in a harmful situation. We had light bills, we had a car note, we had food expense, we had to pay, right? And that left me and my wife almost abandoned out in the streets with no help whatsoever. We didn't have family to help us out because family at that time was struggling at that time. So with that said, I had to find a job that paid almost half the amount at that time just to at least keep the lights on and put food in the stomachs of my family. Then I started thinking, I would not let this happen ever again. And I started looking for businesses that could help propel me while I had a job. So I would never feel so stressed out over a company that didn't love me at all. Let me give you an example. Most companies will not allow you to work for someone else. Most companies will not allow you to start your own business. And the reason for that, they need you on unfocused situation that you are working for them odd hours, every hour on the hour. Let's say, for instance, a company works you from 9 in the morning to 6. What time do you have? A company works you from 11 to 8. What time do you have? A company work you from 11 to 7. What time do you have to start a business? Many times they won't allow you to work part-time because they feel like they want to be the one governing over you. I had to make some changes, and I had to adapt very quickly. So I worked for this company for a year. Well, the marriage went upside down. I lost my marriage. Lost my family at that time. Still have I got a good relationship with my daughter. We got that structure correct. And then I left corporate America. I left corporate America because corporate America didn't give me the time to start a business. So I starting a business, right? When I started a business, I knew I had freedom. And freedom was important to me at that time. Now, I did keep a part-time job. And the reason for this, child support, medical for my child. That's what I had to do. So when I started that business, on the side, I found some not similarities. I found that the money was even better than the job. The job was probably paying me, at that time, $95 a day. My business was starting to pay me $125 a day. I said, I'm gonna stick it out because this is a fluke. This is a fluke. I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna move forward. I'm gonna keep my job. But what I did next, I noticed I started stacking up more checks with the job and start spending the business to pay the bills. Listen to me. I started stacking up the checks that my employer was paying me at the time and using my money that I get from the business to pay bills, pay lights, build the business. And once that happened, man, everything started accelerating very quickly. And then I started seeing the benefits of owning, and then that confidence that you have being a business owner. And that confidence that if they talk trash to you, you can really go back and forth with them with a common sense approach. You don't be afraid anymore. Your temperament is level. Your thinking abilities are not thinking about how you're going to feed yourself. You're thinking about how you're going to increase the opportunity for you in your business. And many times, that's what we are missing in society, in a capitalist society. And no matter what you heard, you need capital to grow a business. So if you have a job, that's fantastic. But if you don't have a job, if you don't have a job, right, you need to get a job. But if you have a business and your business is doing well, you need education, more education about your business, financial education, tax education, how to grow it even further. And with the business hustle on it, it's just simple. It's a simple principle of business. But once I start growing this course out, the course is going to give you more details about how to grow your business in the system of a business while you have a job. A job is for your savings. A job is for you don't have to go to the bank and borrow money from the banks. A job, if you got the flexibility, is just to pay for simple emergency. But your business is supposed to take care of you. If your business is not profitable and you're not making the right choices with your business and you're not saving the money from your business, or you're not increasing more products with your business and services with your business, you both, if you have a job and a business and you're not managing your money correctly, there's no way in the world you're going to get out of the situation that you are in. And many of you come to this small channel. I almost got 600 subscribers and about 750 videos on here. And most of it is going to be fragrance related. Some of it is health related. And most of it is business related. And the reason why I have a different channel from just a fragrance channel, because I just know that if you're paying a bottle of Tom Ford $350, and you're not making $800 to $1,000 a day or more, why are you buying Tom Ford when you cannot afford Tom Ford? Same as Bond 9. How can you do that? You cannot do that. And we try to sell almost the fragrance type here on Just Smells So Good, similarity to the fragrance itself, until you be able to afford the fragrance that you want, because you're growing your money up. Many times I try to educate why you should know who the manufacturer in anything, any business, a manufacturer of your what you want to sell to the consumer. Now, the fragrance business is a real hardcore cash flow business. But with that said, you still need customers to buy your product. The health and wellness business is a great business, cash flow business, stability for the long term, just in case you want to retire and you want to grow a business in a system of business that most companies don't allow. So if you're getting ready to retire, right, and you're looking for a business, not just to have so you won't have a set income, so you can have freedom with the set income. Many times we don't have enough money just to pay the bills. I see a lot of senior citizens go to work, and they go to work just to pay the bills. And then when the company itself that hires them cut their hours back, take them and say, hey, we don't need you for the day, we don't need you for the next minute, and we're going to cut your hours. And I see this all the time. Some of the seniors with a retirement, somewhat retirement, they're getting 10 hours a week. And then you are in competition with the younger generation that needs 40 to 30 hours, because they're trying to build the next generation of kids going on vacation, going pay for high school activities. All that stuff gets expensive. But if you don't think about it, there are seniors like myself, or I'm almost a senior, that feel that it's no problem. It's no problem at all, because I own a business. So if you cut my hours, well, it really doesn't matter. I have something already in perpetual movement that pays my bills consistently. I'm not knocking a person who has a job. Never that. But I will say, if you have a job, you should look into your own personal business. Down below, I'm gonna have a lot of different links. I'm gonna have links to Lyft. You can drive for Lyft. They pay you something if you sign up with me. Uber, they pay you something if you sign up with me. If you're a chef or cook or a person who not love the kitchen work, hey, I got a link down below. It's called Quick. Quick is a great company. They pay you a daily pay. So you never really be out of work while you have a job. And then you start your business as well. And then you have cash flow. So you really never be broke whatsoever, ever, unless you don't do the work. Then one more thing. The health and wellness business will help you get stronger in your cash flow. And these are money-based companies that has cash flow that will allow you to make money each and every day. Easy. You know, sometimes we just need $50 a day. Sometimes we need $30 a day. Sometimes it may just be a simple $20 just to buy or give away to someone. But you must be ready to start your own economical move in business. If not, with this certain economy changes, war, viruses, plagues, earthquakes, man, come on, man. You got to start something. You got to have your own. You got to be able to have the money to move forward fast. Have the money to move fast. Have a credit card that's empty to move fast. Have cash to move fast. Because if you're not moving fast in those directions while you're doing something else, it's not going to get simple. I'm sorry, it's not. So, this is Roosevelt Davis of BHO Innovation. Just smells so good. Please subscribe, make a comment, share this information with all your friends and family. I'm telling you, man, starting a business is the best thing to do right now. It's start a business. So buy your book on Amazon. It's really affordable. $25, they ship it to you. Or you can do the download for $14.95. They ship it to you. If you're interested in the Zoom will cost you $125. I know I said it on a video that it was, that's for a brief talk. That's $22, but the Zoom itself is going to be an hour, probably even more. And you need your pens, your paper to write down this detailed information that change your life. And down below is if you don't have any money, down below is some money opportunities to get. It's easy to sign up. They're going to check your background and so forth to see if you're approved to move forward. And then you start making some money. Now, most of this thing is like these opportunities down below. I get paid when you get paid. So if you sign up elsewhere, neither one of us going to get paid for that. Listen to me. Neither one of us going to get paid. I think Uber pay you $100 if you sign up and ride 40 to 50 trips. That's easy to do. Lyft does the same. That's easy to do. If you love cooking, Quick can give you $100. They're going to do a background check in your city. And if it's in your city, a lot of companies are looking for people like yourself who want to work. They can't find employees. And a lot of companies who want someone to work for Quick, they're looking for employees like you, or looking for the opportunity to hire someone like you. So down below, right, if you don't get the information correctly, send your email to me and I'll send you some other stuff that's going to help you out. Send your email to justsmellsogood@gmail.com. justsmellsogood@gmail.com. Tell me what you're talking about, because it's so much. We just had this conversation, right? It's so much going on, so I need to know your name, email address, telephone number, and I'm going to shoot you some information. Please take the time to watch the videos and get educated about what you're supposed to do to help you grow your money in 2020 22, and 23 and beyond. Get a grip, because right now, I just don't see it that's going to be any better for anyone at this present time. And that's including the rich. Believe it or not, the rich need us to work for them. But if you are not trying to become one of the rich at this present time, well, you're going to find out for yourself that it's not going to work out for you. And that Zoom going to be a very important part of this tool, 125. That's simple, very affordable, and all you need to do is write some information down to get your money right. But the course is going to run you about $389 for the course, and that course we're going to get it real in depth of why you should start a business. So you will never be in a situation like I once did. I mean, it hurt. It hurt my family for a minute. But we recovered, Sometimes you just don't know what's going on with these companies, or you get fired automatic because the situation at hand is not your fault. And we understand that. And sometimes it might be a sick child. Sometimes it might be a sick parent. Sometimes it might be a sick husband, a friend. You need to be able to prepare yourself just in case that happens, because I understand the situation at hand. Hey, please subscribe to this channel today, right? And share this information with all your friends and family. My name is Roosevelt Davis of BHO Innovation once again, and Just Smells So Good, the fragrance company. Peace. Have a great Sunday.